Is there anything that you would say to a very newly qualified occupational therapist about the tools they do have in their toolkit if they are beginning to care for someone in a prolonged disorder of consciousness, but that population's new to them?
Yeah, very difficult. I mean, I remember exactly how I felt the first day as a student that I walked onto the ward, and the shocking experience that was. It was emotional, it was shocking, it was like entering a whole new world that I had no experience of. And for me, I was entering a whole ward of people like this, and as a student, they might only come across one unexpectedly, even in their time on whatever, perhaps they're on some acute stroke ward, and then they encounter this. I mean, as a newly qualified OT, you've got your solid training there in terms of your theory and your background and applying your models and your frames of reference to that. The challenge is that the individual isn't necessarily able to interact back, and I would say that then, those people would be able to just think, well, actually, who else do I have around me that actually can provide that for me? So, they certainly have the skills for interviewing families, rather than being able to interview the individual themselves. And certainly have the skills to think about looking at the kind of things that person used to do, as part of their occupation, but also as part of their leisure, and the things that were really important to them, looking at their whole social structure and the environment that they used to be in, and the environment they're in now. So I think understanding the impact of that, OTs would certainly be very good at that. I think they would struggle with where do I go in terms of assessment and things, but actually wouldn't expect a newly qualified to know that.